Hello there, I am Michael, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my first Terraria animation, because I just want to share with people how I make them. So, materials you're going to need, I used in that animation because I was at school at the time, took some notebook paper. Hold on, let me make sure where the camera is. It's right here. Where is that? Right there, alright. So you need notebook paper, you need that. Sharpie, make sure it's a fine point, as you can see. Let me get that close up. Bad thing about my videos on like this is I'm using an iPad to do it. It's just hanging over the side of my dresser with a lamp on the side. You need a Sharpie. Pencils, if you dare. If you dare to not use a pencil, you will most likely mess up. You need a pencil. And you might need a sharpener for the pencil. Depends on how much you use the pencil. And I have these. I never made a color animation before, but have my trusty dandy little color pencils and supplies there. You don't need scissors. That's just me showing you all my materials. And also, not going to just need all that. You're also going to need something to bear down on. If you have a nice smooth table, that's good. This table is sadly not that smooth, so I use this, and that's chapstick. I need some of that. Yeah, you're gonna need that. Sorry for the unprofessional video, but so here's the paper. You're gonna go ahead and take one piece, just one. You're gonna go ahead and take it. Now, hold on. What I do usually, most of the time, is I would take the paper and I would just start by mixing it in a nice line. Now I'm going to do an example of the guy walking in the first one. I'm not going to do it completely. I'm just going to show you guys how I make it. So I just went to the circle, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Going to do that. Took my Sharpie. That fell. This is not a fine point, dang it. This is unprofessional. Who cares if it's professional or not? I don't. I actually do. So. Alright, you need your fine point Sharpie. Take it, go on and draw the line. Now, the Sharpie makes it to where if you're making a stop motion animation, the viewer can see the lines better. Because pencil is a little bit too shiny, too glossy, if you know what I mean. Now that you've done that, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but you're going to go and take another sheet of paper, and you're going to want to draw something actually. Let's go ahead and draw this. For example, I'm going to draw a little stick figure, a little short stick figure, not too short there, waving at you. He's going to wave at you guys. You're going to take a Sharpie and trace it. The only reason, there's two reasons I use Sharpie afterwards. One is because I'm about to show you the first reason. Two is so the viewer, I already told you guys that. Yeah, there you go, got him looking at you like that. He's waving at you. Take your second sheet of paper. I'm gonna do this. And then, I don't know if the camera picks that up enough, but you can actually see through the first sheet of paper that we drew. And the picture that we drew on the other side, yeah, you can actually see that. Right there. You can see that very clearly, but get it closer, you guys can see it better. You can actually see a little stick figure waving at you. And so I'm not going to do much more because that's all I do, and then I'll go ahead, take my Sharpie, do the same here. I'll get rid of it, put that one to the side, do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, draw a line. This is not a fine point. It doesn't really matter if it's not a fine point or not. The fine point helps out a lot. It's a Sharpie. I love Sharpies. As you can see, I'm not sponsored by Sharpies. I have a whole box of them, a whole freaking box. I love Sharpies because they smell good. And now, I'm going to take our pencil, take our other sheet of paper, put it underneath, and do that. You got this now. Now you're going to redraw the thing that you had. Mine's gonna be a little bit wonky, but yeah, it's a little wonky. Let's redo that. Oh, here, I have a better eraser. I messed up on my time-lapse video that I did of drawing Noggin from My Singing Monsters. Messed up on it pretty hard. And I'm gonna do that, do a little bit of that, and then a little bit of that. And now, take your Sharpie and take the paper from underneath so that it doesn't bleed through. And then we're gonna go ahead and draw that. This is for stop motion animation, by the way. There are other types of stop motion animation where you use figurines, which I will be doing. But yeah, gonna do that. And now you have two of these, and now you're gonna need a stop motion app. I prefer Stop Motion Studio. This is not sponsored by them in any way, but I would love to get sponsored, which I never will, because I'm not that big of a YouTuber, and I never will be. But anyway, you're gonna need that. You need a stop motion video maker, and yeah. And then you're gonna take your first picture, and then take a picture of it, and then you're gonna put the onion skin, whatever it's called, and then take a picture of this, make sure it's lined up with the last picture. I would use the dots on the paper. They're pretty useful. And then yeah, that's basically it. And then you draw your third picture, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. You already know you're gonna do all that and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys found this informational, and I hope you guys think that you will use this one day, hopefully, because this is a very good way to animate. At least it is for me. I don't get this close. This is the camera on the iPad. You can't really zoom in. You can't zoom in at all. As you can see, I just tapped it and it doesn't work. But anyway, that's besides the point. You guys can probably barely hear me anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Boy, what does this mean?